If you've ever eaten watercress in Hawaii, well, chances are it came from Sumida Farm.
And some say it's the best watercress in the world because it's grown in a very unusual location. KITV4's Brenton Awa tells us where that is in our Where You Live series.
One walk through this field and you can easily forget where you are. Sumida Farm has a real country feel, but don't be fooled. The state's largest supplier of watercress sits in Aiea, right next to the Pearl Ridge Shopping Center.
We're harvesting in this area. We just harvested this one.
David and his sister Barbara are the third generation of Sumidas to manage this land. The grandparents took over the 10 acres back in 1928, and much of it was used for growing kalo.
The farm is 85 years old now.
It took root under their father. He was the first to plant watercress only, a move that's made this farm flourish today. But the payoff didn't come without a price. As time passed, in came development, and being pushed out was what the Sumidas were up against.
The developer wanted to take away the lease for this plot here to develop, and it was going to become the phase 3 of the Pearl Ridge Center. My dad was fighting for this farm because it was his farm. It was the family's farm. He wanted to keep it.
All of the water on this farm is natural, coming from springs like this one. It's no wonder David's father fought so hard to save this farm.
The water has lots of mana.
David says it takes 22 years for the water to get here. After being filtered in the ko'olaus, what some call the source of life bubbles its way back to the surface, where it's met with unblocked sunlight. The two combine to make this land the perfect location for growth. But another threat came to the farm in 1982, almost crippling the field.
My dad was tired. The diamondback moth was winning the battle, and he just wanted to give up, quit.
That's when David and Barbara took over, and with the help of science, may have saved the entire industry. Sprinklers were installed to help wash moth eggs off the leaves and break the insect's life cycle.
Once the other watercress farmers saw our success with the sprinklers, then they installed for their farms.
Since then, production's been steady. Like any farm, keeping up with supply can be difficult, and the future here is still uncertain. But right now,
yeah, I can.
In Aiea, Brenton Awa, KITV4 News.
Wow. And you know, Brenton brought some of that back to the newsroom on Friday. I got to take some of it home, make some salad with it, some tofu mixed in. It was so good, so fresh, delicious there. And it's all because of that water. I had no idea.
It's so sparkling and clear. And you know, I grew up in Pacific Palisades, and growing up, when you drive by, I thought people lived in little huts there.
They do look quite cute. It is very country looking, right?
It's beautiful. Well, Sumida's Farm's lease with Kamehameha Schools has been extended through 2032. So David hopes to keep it running all the way through then.